Okay, so this is what we call the cottage pie, yeah. And this has got 6 vegetables in it, so it's really a complete meal. So I see lots of empty plates here. Tell me, what are your final impressions?
Go, Sam. What do you think? It was the first time.
Oh, I was the first one to finish, so obviously it was very good.
I was waiting for you to pick up your plate and start licking
I
it.
know. I was about to lick it. It was so good.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, this is one of my favorite dishes, and I know David is. It's one of David's too. So
definitely had it last week.
Never fails. This is so good.
You've turned me.
Good. A studio kitchen convert.
Sold.
Welcome to another episode of Naturally Fit 360 TV. This is a special edition episode. Our friends at the Studio Kitchen came by today to bring us lunch. Again, we love it when they do this. We have Laura Bezden, owner of the Studio Kitchen. Thanks for coming out, Laura.
You're very welcome.
We invited Sam today too. She's new to Naturally Fit, has never tried the Studio Kitchen before, so this is her first time, so we're super excited she's tasting it. And then I would probably be fired if I hadn't invited David Nall, owner and founder of Naturally Fit. So we're just having lunch here at the studio today and excited to hear a little bit more about a couple of the new dishes the Studio Kitchen has.
So this is our salad kit, our kale salad kit that is quite popular. And it comes with radishes and an apple that you just need to chop up. I had a lot of people say they've never tried kale, they try this salad and they love it. You're gonna shake that up a bit. This is simply olive oil, lemon juice, and salt, real salt. And then you just wanna really bruise those greens a little bit to where it really starts absorbing that dressing. You can always add a little bit more salt if you like it, the flavors to come out a little bit more. I personally like it with a little bit more salt on it. Do you do this, Emily? Do you do this?
I have a funny story about that actually. My mother made this comment the last time she came to visit. She was like, "Do you massage your kale?" And I'm like, "Mom, seriously? I mean, what is that? That's ridiculous." And then you made a comment about massaging kale, and I was like, "Oh, maybe it's something that people really do, and maybe I should start doing that. It'll make my kale start tasting better."
You should do it. It really does.
So I did. I called my mom, and I was like, "You know what, Mom? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make fun of you because apparently massaging kale is something that people really do.
It's actually kind of fun. It's therapeutic,
and it makes it taste so much better.
It
too.
does.
So
it really does.
Yeah. I've been ranting and raving about the Studio Kitchen for a while now because I personally have been eating Studio Kitchen food, and David too, for the past 6 months. We have kind of become dependent on it.
And these are two of the ones that I get all the time.
Yeah, especially when it comes to like busy weekends like we had over the weekend. We were both in Houston for a show and had no time to prep. And so I told Sam that they were coming to bring us lunch today, and she was like, "I've got to get in on that and taste this food and see what it's all about."
So you can even stretch the 3 servings to 4 or even 5 depending your age and your activity level.
What works well for me is I've got 2 little ones at the house, so the 3 servings, it's 1 for me, 1 for my wife, and then we split the 3rd for the 2 kids, so that works out really well.
So what do you think?
The taste with just the simple ingredients is just mouth-watering.
This is a really very healthy and very tasty way.
And it gives you that
goals.
variety, like, in between the diets, instead of just, like she said, eating the plain chicken breast, asparagus, tilapia.
It gets old.
Yes.
Yeah. and the beauty of this is we do the hard part for you.
The thing that really makes the Naturally Fit system different than anything else that's out there with the paleo world is like what you just said. There's no structure.
Yeah.
There's no structure in the paleo world. If you go mainstream dieting, you've got, carbs, protein, fat, and you manipulate your micronutrients. Where with the system, you've got the points and the colors, and you're able to manipulate the paleo diet, where now you're kind of shooting in the wind. You're not sure, well, do I raise this? Do I eat more veggies? Do I eat less sugar? What do I need to do to either gain muscle, lose body fat, whatever it is?
Yeah.
And that's the biggest piece that was missing in that world. Even when we were at the Paleo FX, people were asking, like, how do you really know how much of what to eat? And they couldn't answer it. There's no answer out there for that, which is what the system is.
You don't
Cool.
And a lot of people say, oh, well, in paleo, you naturally regulate your healthy body weight. Well, if you're 150 pounds overweight, it's not going to work. You're going to hit a plateau, and you don't know what you have to change in order to get past that plateau and actually reach your ultimate goals. So that's where the system comes in place. Is it gives you a way to regulate and actually monitor what you're intaking without it being the standard protein, carb, fat, micronutrients.
Excellent, excellent. Well, that is needed and wanted. I brought you a little dessert, and this is our recently released on our website canned Beet'em Brownies. Now, the reason they're called, the word beet is in there, B-E-E-T, is because this is sweetened only with roasted beetroot and dates, dried dates. So I wanted to strictly stay away from the sugar. It actually has almond flour, almond butter in it. And, you know, if you're doing gluten-free, it's always a challenge with the consistency of a baked good to try to get it most like what we're used to with a wheat product. So you're welcome to try this. It totally satisfies my sweet craving if I am totally no sugar whatsoever. No sugar, no stevia, nothing. Just only sweetened with.
Very good.
It's very, very good. The consistency is really nice. They stay together very well. They're not falling apart all over the place, which I find when I try to make compliant brownies. They tend to fall apart. This is very, very good.
Good.
I always like to say they're red point worthy, because on the Naturally Fit system you only get 1 or 2 red points a day. So this is definitely worth one of the red points.
Oh, good. Good.
Yes, I'll agree with that. All right, well, thank you for joining us for another episode of Naturally Fit 360 TV. Thank you again, Laura, for coming out with the studio kitchen, and thank you for the wonderful lunch and the dessert. I'm going to finish my brownie. Until next time, stay fit for life.